Ah, suburban Japan. Just like driving in the UK, really. What?
Jace in Japan.
Welcome back to Japan, and you join us driving through the suburban countryside. Now, when Fusami and Genki told us that it was quite a journey to Ghibli Park and we'd have to travel through the countryside, I was expecting more greenery. I guess that's what we're used to in the UK. But really, the suburbs of each city just seem to stretch to the next city. It seems a bit sad to say, but I'm not sure we saw a single tree until we got to the park itself. Now, with tickets set at a particular time, we started with breakfast. Okay, we are now having onigiri, rice ball. Now, onigiri is a very popular food in Japan. They are cold rice balls. Yes, it's unusual for us to think about cold rice, but yes, it's cold rice compressed into a little pyramid. Something inside, usually is salmon, tuna, ham, cheese, seafood, lots of variants. And this would be eaten as a snack, as a lunch, as a breakfast. And there are even some versions which seem to have been designed especially for people like me. Now, I sincerely hope that most people watching this will know who Studio Ghibli are. They're one of the greatest cultural exports of Japan, a bit like Nintendo really. They're the two big heavy hitters. Founded in 1985 by Hayao Miyazaki, Studio Ghibli probably remains the greatest creator of feature-length animated movies in the world. Now, if you've never watched a Studio Ghibli film, well, you need a big slap in the face. and if you're thinking, oh, they're cartoons, they're not for me, they're for kids. No, they are for everyone. They are life-affirming slices of magic. Anyone who hasn't seen Spirited Away, I feel sorry for you. There is something missing from your life. Turn this off straight away. If you've never watched, turn this off and go and watch the film. Pretty much all the 22 movies they've produced are packed full of strange creatures, crazy characters and beguiling stories. The perfect fodder for creating a theme park. Get you in, sorry. Now, Ghibli Park is unusual. If you look over there, you'll see there's construction where they're building a real-life house-moving castle. Yes, this is a theme park that is unfinished. You buy tickets for different areas of the park, and you have to reserve them a long time in advance. They keep numbers really low so the place never gets crowded. It's more like a walking tour than a traditional theme park. There are no rides, but there are mock-ups or recreations of scenes and places from the famous Ghibli movies. The centre attraction, the big wahoo, is this. It's called the Grand Central Warehouse, and it's where there are loads of exhibits from Studio Ghibli films. As a foreigner, I found this particularly strange. At first, I didn't even know what it was. It is an umbrella rack. Yes, it is so traditional for Japanese people to carry an umbrella that they have to have these, thousands of slots for you to store and lock your umbrella in place for when you come out again. Isn't that strange? Despite the restricted numbers, it's still pretty crowded.
More queues.
And often you don't really know what you're actually queuing for. It's a beautiful place though, it's got a real feel of the movies. There are loads of statues in this hall based on things from the films. There's Ponyo riding his fish. As you would expect, there are a lot of Totoros here.
It's tidier than your shop.
There is also a beautiful cinema within the Grand Hall showing exclusive Ghibli films, like little short films you can only see if you visit the park. Now, by far the most popular exhibits at the park are these scenes where you can recreate moments from the classic Ghibli films. This is the bus stop from My Neighbour Totoro, me and Genki looking very cool. Typical dad there, me and Izzy reliving Ponyo. Poco Rosso, quite an obscure film not many people watched. Here we have Laputa. Yes, a lovely scene with the giant robot Laputa. He's very Zelda-y, isn't he? And of course, the one and only Cat Bus. If there's ever a reason to come to Ghibli Park, is to get inside the Cat Bus. So time for lunch, and it's a pretty Western affair. Cheese and ham rolls, cheese and salad, but then there's this. It's not poo, it's a sweet bean roll. A sweet roll, it's like a thick sweet paste. It's actually pretty delicious, who'd have thought it? And before we face the second of Ghibli Park's gift shops, there was time for ice cream. But just look at these ice creams. Have you ever seen such perfection? And this really typifies the Japanese way of life. They really care about everything they produce. It almost feels too beautiful to eat. Now, this is a Japanese beer. It has a widget in there, so it's meant to taste exactly like draft beer. But Genki tells me I have to pull off the lid in one go. Here I go. Messy. But you can see it's got a proper head. Absolutely delicious. Of course it is, it's beer. And here's the gift shop, and it's very busy. Everyone is desperate to buy anything related to any film. You can have a glass, you can have a cushion, you can have a bedspread, you can have stationery, lots of stationery, fridge magnets, rice bowls, cuddly faces, there's a wig, little models. Very expensive, some of these. And obviously some clothes. Very nice. I wonder what I might have bought here. Back to the studio. Okay, well I didn't buy much in Studio Ghibli. As I bought lots of presents for people because loads of people I know love the films. I didn't buy many things for myself, but what I did buy was this. A frying pan, yeah. A frying pan, but it's a special one. It's from Howl's Moving Castle. And there we have Calcifer in the pan, so your pancakes can look like Howl's Moving Castle pancakes. Isn't that nice? Is it nice? I thought it was nice. Now Izzy bought a lot more stuff from Studio Ghibli than I did because she's particularly Ponyo mad. Let's go to the first thing. The first thing is this. It is a Ponyo bucket. A Ponyo bucket. I don't know why she bought it. She loves Ponyo. It's like a little take on a Little Mermaid story about this strange creature that gets more and more human. That's found from the sea. And what about this to go in the bucket? It is Ponyo. Yes, a little fluffy Ponyo. I think we first saw one of those on the first episode. Yeah, very cute. What else? Yeah, another Ponyo. A little tiny Ponyo. You getting sick of Ponyos yet? I think this is his haul from Studio Ghibli is pretty Ponyo related. Ponyo puzzle. Yeah, this is a Ponyo puzzle. It's like a little stained glass window when you put it together. She hasn't opened it yet. Still sealed, but very nice. What else? It's a Ponyo glass. Yes, Ponyo glass. I'll get this out. She's gone Ponyo crazy. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I've got to say, the stuff that was in the Ghibli the Ghibli Park gift shops was top quality, real top quality stuff. Everything was pretty lavish. Even the bookmarks. So, you know, when you used to go on a school trip and you get a bookmark or a pen, it was better than that. What else? More Ponyo. Yeah, Ponyo playing cards. But they're beautiful. I mean, they're a lovely thing, aren't they? Ponyo playing cards. We've got some badges. Let's see if you recognise these. This is that the river spirit from Spirited Away. Here he is. There's Calcifer enamel badge. Beautiful quality enamel badges. Not much, about £3 each, something like that. My Neighbour Totoro, of course. Beautiful enamel badge. And from the same movie, yes, the fire sprite, whatever it is, a dust sprite thing from My Neighbour Totoro. Very cute. And if you pull that, I'll do it again. Oh, he vibrates. He's a vibrating dust thing. Anything else? No, I think that's all we got from Studio Ghibli Park. Now, before we headed back to Tokyo, Genki very kindly took us to this place. This is Yoshinoya, one of the biggest restaurant chains in Japan, and the speciality is beef bowl. This is a beef bowl restaurant. You get different kinds of beef bowl with different things in. And a bit like IKEA or your old school canteen, you pick everything up buffet style, then pay for it at the checkout at the end. Now here's the food, and now you'll see there's a lot of noodles. These are udon. These are the wheat flour, thick, fat noodles, and they are cold. As you can see, lots of tempura and those magnificent beef bowls. It was a fantastic meal to say goodbye to our friends.
Like in animation of Ghibli, and not very comfortable.
Reluctantly heading back to Tokyo.
Here comes the Shinkansen.
I thought as we wait for our train, I would talk about buying tickets for the bullet trains or Shinkansen. Now the first option is the Japan Rail Pass. This gives you complete access to the entire rail network, all on a single ticket that you can buy in the UK and have sent to your home. While there are only a few lines which aren't included in the service, the Japan Rail Pass isn't the option for everyone. It's expensive, and you still have to order tickets and collect them for every journey that you take with the pass. Because we only plan to make one trip outside of Tokyo, for us we bought the individual tickets. Now there are 3 different types of bullet train ticket, and they're not actually for different trains. They're all the same train, they just stop at different amounts of places. First is the Nozomi, this is the fastest train. The Hikari is the next one that stops at a few more stops, and then the Kodama, which stops everywhere. For travellers from overseas, I would recommend getting a standard reserved car. Green car is the Shinkansen first class service, and you get slightly better brown seats, but the blue seats are just as comfortable, I'm sure. There are also unreserved ticket cars, but I would say you'll feel more confident if you know you've got a seat number. Now they probably owe me some money for this, but we bought our tickets from a company called Klook.com, and it was really easy. We bought the tickets in the UK on your normal debit card. We got a QR code which I printed out. Then on our first day we went to Tokyo Station to claim the tickets from a ticket machine. This was far easier than I thought. The machines are all in English. You can see there's a pick up ticket option. You just scan the little QR code and it prints out your tickets and you're done. Now we actually did have a very small issue getting through the ticket barriers at Tokyo. This was because it needed us to put our IC card, our Suica card and the ticket into the machine together, which I'd never done before. But there was a lovely lady there who helped us out. There is always someone lovely and caring to help you out in any sticky situation like that in Japan. Another interesting thing about the bullet train is the platform is numbered, so you know exactly which carriage you're going to get on by your seat reservation, and you can stand in exactly the right place in front of the gate that will open to your carriage on the train. Very nice. Now our nighttime train has arrived, it's time to head back to Tokyo. Sorry about that. Welcome to Shibuya, for many the main shopping district in Tokyo, and it's packed full of amazing shops. As you may have worked out from previous videos, Japan retail is a different league to what we have in the UK. You know, how many department stores have we got left at home? John Lewis, I think that's about it. That is not the case in Japan. The place is packed with giant, monolithic, multi-storey mega stores, the like you just could not find at home, and they're all thriving. It is a whole new world of retail. Here's some of the shops. Shibuya 109, this is a mecca for female fashionistas. 10 stories of trendy women's clothes. Owned by the same people, this is Magnet, the male equivalent, 8 stories of men's clothes. Uniqlo, this is the most popular fashion and clothes shop in Japan. Cebu, this is 11 floors including its restaurants and amazing food hall. Tokyo Hands, a staggering 20 floors, many underground, of homeware and DIY stuff. Parco has 10 floors and is home to loads of luxury designer brands as well as the Nintendo and Pokemon shops. The spectacular Shibuya Hikari, a giant shopping centre and home to over 200 independent shops. Muji has 7 floors and is dedicated to Japanese arts and crafts and homewares, but also sells bicycles. Loft also has 7 floors, lots of homewares, but an amazing stationery department. How about Modi, 10 stories made up of small independent shops within one giant department store. It's where we start.
Dad really wants these shoes.
I don't really want them.
This is a retro clothes shop, which we found quite interesting. Loads of great shoes.
It's like Mount Fuji.
Very hard to find your right size though. Ninja Turtle boots. A bit jazzy. Do you think they'd suit me? I actually really loved these ones, but sadly too small. So you'll all remember HMV, yes, that classic British record label come retailer, forced into bankruptcy by mismanagement and rescued by the Canadians. Well, it turns out it's doing really well in Japan. There's plenty of CDs, books, manga, DVDs, a huge stock of memorabilia, including these, like handwritten postcards by famous band members, all available to buy. This is Sexy Zone, it's not porn, that's the name of a band. Loads of CDs and records, they're just heaving like the shops used to be in the old days. Now there was one band during our travels that kept coming up, and they were these guys, King and Prince. We'll come back to them later. So HMV Japan was taken over by Lawson convenience stores. And in a country where punters are more than happy to buy postcards of pop stars, is it any wonder that it's thriving again? Now this is the second HMV store just in Shibuya, and this one concentrates just on records. Yes, old-fashioned vinyl. It's like going back to the Virgin Megastore when you was a kid. Oh, I miss those days, I really do. I know what you're thinking, if we don't get to some games soon, we're turning off. Well, don't worry, here we are, it's the big N, it's Nintendo Tokyo Tour. Yeah, it's a shop I've wanted to go to for a long time. Nintendo Tokyo. So much exclusive stuff you cannot buy anywhere else. It's a big space, very open, busy. Okay, loads of Pikmin stuff, including this lovely Pikmin dish. Wish I bought that. Those big guys not for sale.
Socks.
Pikmin socks.
What are these little dudes?
Hairband. Vases. Ooh, it's a bit of a rush. I do like this guy though. Yeah, that's Pikmin sweets. You can buy all the Pikmin.
Hold this little head straight.
Yeah, she did buy this. A nice beer warmer. This Mario speaks 30 different phrases. Giant mushrooms. There's a lot of soft toys. Flasks. They do like to have their towels. There are a lot of different towels, all branded, different Nintendo themes. Little hand towels. Mario Party cake cases. Mario water bottles. Oh, I like him. Lakitu. Yeah, from Mario Kart. Dr. Mario. Oh, I recognise this guy as well. Now, this is a Famicom cartridge, but it's actually stickers. Oh, Mini Mario. And this is a strange thing. I think it's got sweets inside. This is a t-shirt. Again, looks like an original Famicom box. This is actually a notepad inside a Super Famicom cart. You know who that guy is. Another t-shirt. Pink one.
Well, these phone cases work for my phone.
I didn't buy that. Oh, the United Colours of Switch. Now this might look like a classic Nintendo prize, but it's actually a holder for your Suica card. Very neat. And this is a collection of them. Yes, there's a box set in the shape of a Famicom disk drive. This is a Famicom pad.
I love this Famicom bag. I don't think it's a really sort of bag I could use, but it's very nice.
A picnic. Yeah, you can have a picnic. Hairbands. Mario hairbands. Mugs. Mugs all on the stick. Nice. Oh, I love this cushion. I wish I'd bought this now. Oh, Bokoblin from Zelda. And how much for an unauthentic looking Link? Yeah, I found a Korok seed. Lovely Zelda stuff. Lots of badges. Now we've got lots of stuff for Animal Crossing. Still huge in Japan, still huge everywhere, isn't it, Animal Crossing? All the characters. Whoever they are.
That is Molly.
Molly!
Giant Mario. Rossetti, I know that one. Now I think it says something about the demographic for Animal Crossing when these are some of the gadgets you've got. You've got Animal Crossing white kitchen scales, a kettle, there's a saucepan there, and a kitchen timer.
Can you go up to medium? This is a kid's one. He likes it. Is this what the villagers wear when it starts raining in Animal Crossing?
Kirby seems now to have a kitchen full of food. You can have Kirby plasters, that's cute, isn't it? More Kirby kitchen. Oh yeah, Kirby wet wipe packet lid. There's a choice of 2. Keyring pair of trainers from Splatoon. Bit of Platoon stuff here. Now these are little tiny things you put in a jar. Cost about £3. Loads of little rubbers. Pop them in the jar, and then you've got a jar of rubbers. An over-enthusiastic lady did force us to play a game. This is 1, 2, everybody, Switch. Oh yeah, king of gaming.
ガチャポンタイム。
So Nintendo Tokyo has its own exclusive gachapon machine, and you win these strange part controller keychains, but they are exclusive and only available here. And I didn't know it, but this is actually the rarest one.
Which one did you get? The 3?
Yeah, I might have been on this machine for a little while.
100.
No handles to turn.
Press the button.
Stuff like this is just too addictive.
Same one.
So with so much stuff to buy, I bet you're thinking, but what did you bring back, Jace? So what did I buy in the Nintendo store? Yes, now I know you want to see the finds. Yes, I bought Baby Mario plush. Let's check it. Look at him, isn't he gorgeous? I like him because he'll fit nicely on the shelf amongst the games. But of course you can never take the tags off. You can never take the tags off these things, and that makes them look a bit more awkward on the shelf. And of course I had to get him. I had to get Luigi, the matching Baby Luigi. Oh, isn't he cute? They're cute, aren't they? They are really cute. What about this guy? Yes! Is it what the Bokoblin? Bokoblin? I bet isn't he's great quality. You know, I've been raving about the new Zelda game, and this is one of the bad guys. He's actually quite an easy kill, but he's got a lot of character, isn't he? He's a piggy wiggy woo. Okay, what else did you get, Jace? There you go. We've got the flowers and the leaf. They're cute. They're cute, aren't they? I'll just show them there. Just little fluffy Pikmins. I thought they were pretty amazing. So yeah, I've got a set. Lovely. Right, Pikmins. I know this probably isn't what you'd have chosen. I've shown you all the stuff and you're thinking, I wouldn't have bought that. I wouldn't have bought that. I'd have bought that. Yeah, I'd have bought that Mario Kart cushion too. Hanafuda cards. Yeah, Nintendo Hanafuda cards. But we've talked about before, these are the cards that Nintendo became a company for. This is what they first made. And there was proper sealed sets. Brand new sets in the shop. I've got a Mario one. This is like a Mario themed Hanafuda card set. And like a more traditional one. And I just thought, oh, they're just nice things to have, aren't they? And they're very small, don't take up much room in your suitcase. Koroks! Yeah, I showed you one of the Koroks on the show, but yeah, there's loads. Oh, there's a set of 4. Let me see if I can get them all in the same shot. There you go, 4. So you got this one, the chubby one. There's that one. I'll do the Korok sound then, but you can tell. There's that one and that one. A little set of 4 Koroks. Yeah, what a load of Koroks. It's the Majora's Mask badge. Beautiful enamel badge, just great quality. I like it because it's official. What can I say? You know, it's an official Zelda. It is lovely quality. Those gacha machine things, and this is what they are. To start with, they're great. They are like parts of a Nintendo controller, but so if I put the 3 together there, you can see that is a NES controller in 3 parts as keychains. But that's the thing, you had to put in so much money to try and get the complete set, and I did manage to get the complete sets. So I've got the other one here. This is the Famicom version here, the NES and the Famicom controller. I mean, part of me thinks the Nintendo Japanese fans wouldn't know what the NES controller is. Well, why would they? They don't care about the NES controller. It wasn't important to them. So they've only put that in for the tourists like me, haven't they? They've put the NES controller in because it would be the Famicom ones that everyone wants. But yeah, they're very nice, exclusive, proper Nintendo branded, only available in that shop. Keychains. I might got a few extra. You might see some going onto the site. And as it starts to get dark in Shibuya, we come to the end of another show.
Next time on Jace in Japan.
Don't worry, there's still plenty more to see on our crazy trips through Japan, like cheesy chips, insane shops, amazing video games and double-decker trains. You'll see it all when Jace in Japan returns.